What's up, you guys? I apologize, you guys. Hi, Daddy. Caught in a lie. Lyrically. Hi, Daddy. So we're going to be talking about Kevin Gates. I just found out that he recently lives in Washington. I kind of had an idea because he comes here a little too frequently, but I just happened to come across a video a rap video called Seattle. I briefly listened to it. He hit a few points. As far as visuals, as far as Washington, like Pike Place Market, the Space Needle, Queen Anne, the one, I think it's called Fremont Bridge. I want to know who the girl with the green hair is. Can anybody tell me who she is? Because I know he paid her back just to drive him around. I think he was on Broadway and some other stuff. So I just want to, I want to hear people's opinion about how they feel like he represented them, because I'm not going to say he didn't represent us, but I didn't hear it. Yeah, I'm not telling you guys to go watch his video, because, that means he'll be getting views, likes, and subscribes. I'm just saying, if you are a big Kevin Gates fan and you heard this new song, I think it came out yesterday, your notifications probably went off on YouTube. Hey, I just want to know your opinion. Do you think he represented right? If you're an artist, please, we're going to get you on in here. We're going to get you on in here so we could go ahead and do that FaceTime and talk about it, because, so Mix-a-Lot did that Posses on Broadway, but, we've been writing that Posses on Broadway for a minute. I just want to know, did he represent the right way? Because, a lot of artists be Seattle, but they're really not talking about nothing. They're really not doing anything. They're really not nothing like that. They're just screaming Seattle, and a lot of people who are screaming Seattle are not even from Seattle. Let's get that straight. So, I got a lot of people who represent, I know a lot of people who represent Seattle that's in the music industry that rep them harder than the people from Seattle. See, they don't want me to rap because it's going down. Okay, so yeah, I'm just saying, go ahead, share, like, subscribe. I do be posting this stuff on YouTube, so you guys can go ahead. I am Drunk of the Mic ENT 206 or 206 ENT 1 and 2. It's a bunch of Drunk of the Mic. It'll pop up. Man, we got a lot of stuff going on tonight. I'm only gonna tell you about the one I'm involved in. That's how we do that. But yeah, we are taking orders. My roommate cooks. Oh my God, she's in there throwing down. We're gonna go in there in a minute. She got that music bumping, so I can't really go in there like that. But I'm gonna go in there and do a little interview with her in a minute and make sure she's decent. Make sure we all sit around the round table, because I got my co-host Elise in there, looking crazy as usual. And shout out to motherfucking JC. So yeah, tonight we're gonna I'm gonna pop in. Boop. With the Walker Montana. He is hosting at Central Ave Pub. There's a lot of stuff going on the street. If I go to something, I intentionally went. Elsewise, or I was invited. Most of the times, if you see me at something and I'm looking crazy, I was not invited. I just was there. And I don't know what's going on. So that's why I'm like, but if you see me there and I'm smiling, having a good time, chances are my intention was to be there and I know what's going on. So I am intentionally going out to this event. It's because we're going outside. We're doing that. We're going outside tonight. Okay, so I'm getting my stuff together. I'm looking crazy right now. Shout out to the Mrs. Jasmine Sims. I love saying that. The Jasmine Sims. You guys, if you guys need your children's hair did, I'm going to put her name right here. I'm going to put her name in there. Right. Right. Ty, there she go. Yay. With the yay. I need to talk to you. I got some shit going on. I don't know if Jazz hit you up, but we're going to talk about it. Matter of fact, here, I'm about to tune you in because I know you opinionated. We're going to talk about it right now. Jazz is going. You better tune in too, Ty. Her name is Jazz McNeil. And yeah, if you need your baby's hair did for graduations or anybody's hair did, she's doing a sale right now, awesome special. And Drunk Mike always supports her. Ty, have you watched Kevin Gates video Seattle?
I have not.
Opinion?
I've heard. It has given me some things to talk about. I want to know how Seattle feels about this video because there is not one representation other than the monument of Seattle in that video. But I'm not going to get into that right now because it'll open up a whole can of worms.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. That's why I hit you up. Yes, we are. Talk about it. It's Drunk on the Mic. Get it, spit it out, purge.
The song is a dope song. No hate. If you were going to come to somebody else's town, but you are clearly not from Seattle, you should have reached out and made some representation of the town other than its monuments, other than Pike Place Market, other than, just certain signs and certain this. That's how I feel. And I'm not even born of Seattle. That's not even my deal. However, I would have reached out to, even if it would have been, it didn't matter who. I just would have reached out to somebody that was reputable of Seattle and said, hey, hey, come be in the video. I would have called some Seattle out to be in the video somewhere, just something, but I wouldn't have just done a whole video by myself in a town I'm not from with no other representation of the town other than it's a set.
He could have had Spaceman. He could have had Fado. He could have had, man, there's so many people that I know his people is connected to. He could have had in there. He could even had a Macklemore, or he could have had anybody. I just wasn't understanding. Who is the bitch with the green hair? No disrespect to her. I don't know who the girl with the green hair is that was driving around because she should have pointed him in the direction if she was from the town. So whoever she is, I want to politely tell her how I feel because how you gonna have a video of Seattle? Don't get me wrong, like he painted good pictures of it, but did you really listen to the words? The video for
I did listen.
Video
some of the lyrics, yeah. I did listen to some of the lyrics. Like I said, that was a disappointing piece because if you were gonna come here, because Seattle's showing him a lot of love. Seattle's showing him a whole now. Like and don't get it twisted, he's giving love back, but I don't think the song was the best way to sum up that love.
But I'm gonna tell you, I think I know kind of why he did that because he's gonna be here on the 22nd. Remember when you was talking about that? He's gonna be on the 22nd of September, so he's kicking up that,
But that's fine. But there was another way to do that. Come on, if we doing it in respect. Kevin Gates ain't he ain't been no industry cat all his life. There's just a certain code. And just from man to man, from street to street, hood to hood, no matter what hood you from.
And who he checked in with? That's what I want to know. Who didn't go to New Orleans, nigga? Hey, nigga, because he sure didn't go to no hoods.
That's not how they do it. I'm sorry. So I would have done it differently. That would not have been my representation. Like this town is loving on you. Like the town 206, 253, 425, they are loving on Kevin Gates, Mercer Island, all that. They are giving him all the props. And when he's pulling up to Walmart and different spots, he's taking pictures and talking to people, and that's great. He's kissing the baby. But when you do something to represent a town, when you do an homage to a town like this one, especially one that is so close, when it comes to how you represent it, like there's not everybody can't come. Let's keep it funky. I'm saying this. I, who am not born of Washington, who is not from the boroughs of the CD, South End, I'm not. But I can honestly tell you this. You cannot come from anywhere and come to this town and say, they did it everywhere else. They've done it, not being from Atlanta and go to Atlanta and rep Atlanta or rep Texas and all that and play it off like it's cool. But you cannot, absolutely cannot come to Seattle and say you from Seattle or try to rep Seattle or pay some type of homage to Seattle and you're not really a Seattleite. It's just not going to work.
From who your big homie is.
You will fail every time.
Every time.
And true people from the town will say that. Period. They're gonna tell you that, and they will agree with
you. They don't give a damn what you talking about. And if you can't tell who, if you ain't a Jimerson, a Walker, a Austin, none of that, yeah, you walking around like this, baby. They don't care damn if you from Louisiana, New York. That you about to get your ass whooped.
Oh yeah, you don't know Union. You don't know. Yeah, no, you don't know none of that. You don't know Genesee. You don't.
Like, I want to know who told him it was okay to even make. Well, I ain't gonna say who made that song, but like, you know, like did it? Cause you know he Muslim. Like, did he go to some like no disrespect, some East African posses? I mean, like, who did he talk to be able, like you said, to just roll around and just be like Seattle? Like he was in the video from what I saw, cause I seen a glimpse of it. I seen all the little views, you know, like our main spots that tourists will come and see. But I'm thinking to myself, like, who did you talk to to be able to just even roll and even have the, like you said, the audacity to even be acting like you are just good in it, like you got a pass? Who gave him a pass? That is, nigga, you got one leg and you ain't afraid to die. So I'm just saying, who gave you a pass?
Well, it's a respect piece for me. When you go out and you want to represent somebody else, you go out and you want to represent them well. So what he did wasn't to disrespect the town by any means. It wasn't to disrespect, but it could have been represented differently, and it could have been paid in a greater homage to the town had he done it with some history, or had he done it with some people who are from the town. You went to some places that are very key and poignant, but it would have been highlighted better as Seattle. And I'm not just talking about, you know, people from the hood. I'm talking about people from Seattle for real.
Right. Like a mayor or you know, a barber shop or a catfish corner, you know, people that we know that really be like, when you hear certain names, you be like, that, oh, that's whoop-de-whoop. He could even have Nate Robinson in the video.
But
he didn't have have you seen the video? He's rolling around and he's not, there's not a bunch of people around him, but he's hitting our points. Like, they have a scene of the Space Needle, they have a scene of, you know, Fremont Bridge where they got the little thing under, he's up under there, like he's at Dick's, he's sitting on top of a car in front of Walmart, but she's not in the background, you're not in the background, you know, people that we know from just being on the podcast, just being, you know, part of the town. They were not in the video to be able to be like, oh, okay, he's really out here fucking with us. But hey, you know, I know if I run into him, I'm gonna grab his log, and he kicked me in the chest. I'm telling that's a good time. Okay. And the only way I ain't gonna sue you is if you give me some money. Either way it goes. I want my cash up front. Like J.G. Whitworth.
I could name the people, tons and tons of artists, and tons of people that I could have seen. Like, we could have had cameo shots. You could have, you know, and I guess for the sake of COVID, let's keep it in perspective. For the sake of COVID, certain things couldn't have happened. Couldn't have those big crowd shots like you did pre-COVID. So I guess you could say, oh, Kevin Gates is here and can't have that little, let's meet here at 4:00 and get those big crowd shots and all that stuff.
You got to have a whole damn show. That's not good enough.
Well, but pre-stage 4 or stage 3, modified stage 2, whatever the hell you're ready to be in, it still works the same. So, I mean, like, that stuff you got to keep in perspective, too. I just wish that he would have the representation of the people of Seattle would have been there, not just, excuse me, not just the monuments, because I think it just didn't. It would have done the video more justice. It would have been paid a bigger homage. It would have been like, yeah, that's what's up. It would have put that on it, you know?
Right.
Like that.
Are you going down there to do You going down there to Central Pub tonight?
Where's my water? I thirst.
Huh?
I'll see you later. I'm going into the store for my grandma. So.
I ain't gonna do that to you. You know, it was the eyeballs. Well, I love you. Thank you for it did I couldn't hear you.
Oh,
I can't hear you still. Oh, there, I hear you now.
no, okay. No, I said I gotta go into the stove for my grandma. So I'll see you later on this evening.
Oh.
Well,
There you have it. Man, it is what it is. Let's see. Is he still up in here? No, my dad's still in here. Yeah, you guys, it is what it is. Like when you go to other places like California, like okay, for example, when I think it was the baby, he went. I don't remember where he went, but he went to go make. It might have been L.A. He went to go do a video, and niggas was outside his video. She like, nigga, who are you? He was like, nigga, I don't need no permit. Don't come up on this porch. I paid my money. I pay my taxes to the block. She run up on me, and niggas. I don't know what happened. I don't know if that had to do anything with Walmart or any other or the Jewish. I don't know nothing about that. But I'm just saying, niggas knew not to run up on that porch. So I want to hear the opinions, or not even opinions, just the thoughts of people who are artists or people who you know might feel the same way that Thaisa feels about the fact that when you come here you can't just you gotta do some justice for the situation because we where is the if we're gonna attempt to make an anthem or any type of representation of Washington, you gotta go all out with it. You gotta get the heavy. I can name some people right now that would have been awesome on that, and it would have been well worth him putting that dollar behind because them views would have shot up just because it was people that they represent in Washington and they love Kevin Gates and just to know. And then on top of it, when he comes in town, if they would have did that song, do you know how many people would have bought tickets from those people just because they're from Washington? Not all the time we were crabs in the bucket. Not all the times we were crabs in the bucket. Sometimes we know if we're going to help the next get to the next level, we will do what it is necessary. Do what it is. But you guys, my life, my life. Um, if you want to put it in the order, let's go give her an interviewer. Hold that thought. Let's go give her an interview real quick. Joy, can I give you an interview real quick while you're cooking? Can we do it on the next round? I got someone on their way. All right, I'll do it part two. Girl, ain't nobody worry about them titties. They want to see them titties. Okay, this is what we going to do. I'm about to go ahead and wrap this up. And I am so thankful that there she go.
Hi, everybody.
That
Been a minute.
it's been a minute. We doing it out the sideline, but we about to get it's getting greater later. We moving around, we shaking and moving. I am still going to Dallas, and we're gonna make this happen. It's about to be so fun. We gonna hit the streets because Elise ain't afraid to fly. And she ain't afraid to run up on people now, so that's even better. Yes, okay. Woo, I'm ready. I spend more money over spilled liquor. You hear me? So, you guys, there'll be a part two of this drunk on the mic. We're gonna do an interview with Joy Chandra, the one who's gonna be doing these plates. So you better make it happen.
She's rolling Lupia now.
Woo! Telling you, I wish y'all could smell this kitchen. I'm in here cleaning while she get her life together. She's been knocking these order out. I think she's on order. I don't know. It doesn't even matter because it's worth it. And I'm gonna be getting prepared to go to Central Pub F to go to. We're going outside. Hosted by that's tonight. I'm getting my own car. It's gonna be like. I'm going to go pop my head in. Hosted by Walker Montana, and on the ones and twos, DJ Flame. So I'm out of here. I'll be back. Okay, I ain't got no time, but I'll be back because she in there busting it down. So.